Hello?
Up.
How goes it?
Not bad.
Not bad, not bad. Okay.
I'm not signed up for I'll sign up tomorrow, but I'll be signed up for a fucking draft tournament.
Interesting. Draft for what? The NBA Finals?
No, Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
Something I haven't done in played in years.
How does that work?
Well,
You gonna draft Jace the Dreamweaver or whatever?
so you spend $50. They give you 6 packs. You build a 60 card deck out of those packs, and then you basically do a tournament to see how far you can get.
Huh.
It's usually like 3 different games.
Interesting. Sounds like a good time. Do you do it at like a card shop?
Yeah, it's the one person I went to out in Staten.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I forgot I was gonna go there a couple months ago, and then I ended up in Hermiston. And so I was like, well, I'll go when I go back. And then I just spaced out. And then today I was like, there's a card shop around here. I wonder if they have Pokemon. And then I ended up getting fucking Magic the Gathering.
I miss playing Magic. It was a good game. Just takes a lot of fucking cards.
Yeah, I bought the Commander deck, and then they had it there at the shop, and I was like, fuck, I should have came here first.
I feel like you can play Pokemon like the card game version with like half the amount of cards as you would need to build a good deck for Magic.
Fuck Yu-Gi-Oh! You can play a deck with you only need 40. It says 60,
Yeah.
but 40 is the min, and you can make a deck
Yeah.
around it.
Well, I just mean like from a card collecting standpoint, like it would take you half as long to collect the amount of cards to make a good Pokemon deck as it would take you to find the good cards for a Magic deck. Like there's so many
Oh yeah.
intricate little cards for that game. It's like you actually have to search for cards just to make a deck work sometimes. I don't know how Yu-Gi-Oh works in that aspect. I never played it.
It's fun. I enjoy it too.
All I know is there's like the five pieces of Exodia or whatever because my friend raved about it in elementary school.
2 legs, 2 arms, and the torso.
Yep. He had all five.
I like the Dark Exodia better.
I think he still has all five. What's the difference between Dark Exodia and regular Exodia?
Summoning conditions and abilities, essentially.
Huh.
But there's not just Exodia Necros. There's fucking, I think, 5 or 6 different Exodias. Oh, okay. What word? And I got 1 letter out of that whole fucking thing. Gotta be shitting me.
If anyone steals this idea, they have permission to steal this idea. But how fun would it be to make a Magic the Gathering style game, but with like sports cards? So you're playing like, say, you take baseball cards and you'd cast like a pitcher, and then you'd have to cast a hitter, and like all these other things to try to like beat the enemy's team in baseball.
Maybe kind of different.
I feel like it would be an interesting concept, but I don't know how I would work out the details of like point system and like win what's the word, win conditions. I swear I can speak
Yeah.
English.
No, you're good. Oh.
Welcome back to the 85th episode of the ADickDid podcast. I have a secret for you.
Oh.
Or it's not really a secret. It's more of a something that I haven't told you or Marcel for a little bit because I was gonna tell you like 2 weeks ago on the podcast to get your guys' reactions, and then one of you couldn't make it, and then I was gonna do it the next one, and one of you didn't make it for the next one. Oh no, it was the week I had to do it by myself. That's what it was. I was gonna tell you guys the week I had to do it myself, and then I did it myself, and
Well,
then
you
I
didn't have to do it
it,
yourself. You just said, "I'll do it myself," and I was like, "Well, fuck. All right, sweet."
well, by I had to do it myself. I mean, I had to do it myself if I wanted it to go out on Friday, because it was
Oh, very true.
literally Friday when I recorded it. But honestly, I think we're getting the same, if not better, views being a Saturday show instead. And I've mentioned this many times here that like the consistency on an exact day of the week only lasts a couple months here because we like to try new things. We like to figure things out. So anyone who's like, "Wait, you guys were a Wednesday show," that's because you listened to this a year ago. Like now it's a Saturday show. Things change around here quite frequently because
Yep.
we're
Because it changed when I joined.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it
Marcel was
changed to
gone.
Thursdays when you joined, and then it changed to Fridays when you guys came or when he came back. And
Yep. Yep.
and Fridays was not bad. I feel like we got a lot more views on Fridays than we got on Wednesdays, so that's good.
Doesn't
What
help when one's at the strip club.
what was I literally talking about before we spiraled on
You're gonna
the
tell me some
Oh,
secret.
oh. So episode 80, the reason our episodes have been all fucked up, like the reason we've been off a number, like you and Marcel have been probably correct more than I have been, but technically
I
wrong because I had to put an episode out that was not an episode. I put out like a 2-minute apology episode because the audio didn't record, and
um,
that's why I that's why I blew up on Marcel for blocking Craig, because I'm like, that's the backup if things don't go right. So if it's not recording because you blocked him, you just double fucked me and you fucked my joke over, because now it's not gonna be funny when I have to bring up that I fucked up.
I wouldn't have been mad. I mean, shit happens. It's a modern day with technology. Shit like that's gonna happen once in a while.
I didn't necessarily think you guys would be mad, but I thought it'd be funny if after like 3 weeks I mentioned it didn't record and you guys are like, "Wait, that was a good fucking episode." I'm like,
Oh, and
"Yeah, it was."
today's episode is sponsored by sobriety.
Oh, today's episode's sponsored by Sobriety?
If only Marcel got that memo.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to see his sister.
I don't think they let her kind of people in there.
Oh. too, too,
She,
too
it's
spicy
I
or
don't
too
think
thick?
too drunk.
Oh. Oh yeah, cuz that's the one he's going to is like a juice bar, right?
Used to be. I don't know if it still is. I haven't been that one in a long time because I have standards.
No, I'm gonna be honest. It like to me, it seems hella weird to go to a strip club that doesn't serve alcohol. Like
Well,
that would seem very awkward to me.
when I was in high school, they had juice bars, so that you just turned 18, you can go see a stripper.
I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. You just wouldn't want like
My
I
first
don't know.
lap dance was this beautiful Asian girl. She just disappeared. My cousin Steph was like, she disappeared, and all of a sudden I see these legs shoot up where your head was. So I was like, oh, it was glorious. Oh,
It's it's glorious.
she had to remind me no touching. I was like, yep, yep, I know.
That's that's why I can't go to strip clubs, Hill. I I can't keep my hands off the art.
I mean, you could always just take one home too. I
Maybe, maybe someday.
did that once.
Really?
Yeah, that was a different kind of Michael at that point.
I was a different Michael at that point.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
fair.
not quite that Michael anymore, as we all know. I mean, I did kind of get agitated with you two a couple nights ago, but that really wasn't your fault. That was Halo's fault. Well, or the fact that gave us the same fucking idiot 3 games in a row.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like the biggest issue we have is really the fact that we just don't have a fourth consistent teammate.
That's the biggest.
Like if you knew who to yell at and you knew that they could hear you when you yelled at them, like I don't think that'd be an issue.
I mean, Marcel did deserve to get yelled at because we could have easily won if he would have just got to the fucking hill and not worried about camo. But
Mm,
it's about knowing the
so
fucking map.
in that particular instance, I don't think he was in the wrong, but I understand where you're coming from. Because when it happened in the game, I remember thinking to myself, there's two people on our team near the hill, and I don't see any of the enemies. So him being over there to get active camo was actually a good move. Because, like, and I don't mean this with any disrespect to Marcel, but realistically, think about it this way. If we, the people who have better accuracy, are on the hill, he should be picking up those things to make sure the enemy doesn't get them. But
Motherfucker
I
needs to start getting kills like I.
but I do understand what you
He's
mean.
supposed to be the second killer.
Yeah. Well, no, he's supposed to be the main objective. So he should have been on the hill. You're right. Like realistically, with what his role is, he should have been on the hill.
Even when we played that capture the flag match, dude, I was fucking dominating them, and I was still defending.
Oh my god!
I mean,
I thought you were talking about the oddball match where you literally had fucking what was it, 32 kills and
no, that was capture the flag.
Well, no, you
Capture
did
the
you did it
flag.
on oddball on streets too, where you had like
Oh
30
yeah,
kills and all of the ball time. It was me and you tied for ball time. I think it was like what 1 second off.
yeah, something like that. Hold on.
Yeah, like
Either way,
you were doing that all weekend.
but the thing is, it's like me versus Marcel. It's I played this game long enough, and it's one of those I know what I have to do, but I shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
Like my horrible fucking Slayer. After talking all that shit, that was a little embarrassing. It humbled me a little bit, not too much because we all have our bad games. Let's see
Oh
that.
yeah.
Capture the flag. I went 31-7,
Jesus.
and the closest one to me was their guy at 20 kills. And then oddball. I think this is the one we won by default because their guys quit.
Oh, maybe.
I think that's what it was. But this one I went 21-16. He went 20. That was on Fortress, capture the flag,
Yeah.
and Marcel. I mean, he didn't do bad. He had 15 and 19.
Yeah. See, what's weird is when Marcel started playing with us, or like when we started playing together, I feel like Marcel understood the role of the game a lot better. Like I feel like he understood the natural rhythm of Halo, but he wasn't very accurate. And lately I feel like he's been getting more accurate, so he's not playing as smart.
No, there's sometimes he should not die.
Yeah. Like there's definitely some times where he puts himself in a position where I'm like, look, you're getting better at aiming, but you're not getting that good at aiming. Like I don't know why you're in that spot, bro.
I mean, I get the urge to want to push, but like some of the pushes he's doing is like, don't push like that.
Yeah. I think he gets what's the term?
Tunnel vision.
Oh yeah, that's a good description too. I was gonna call it overheating, where it's like once you start getting in the rhythm of doing really well, you just don't even really think about slowing down. You just keep pushing.
Oh, I guess that the Roman god did the friend request the other day.
Oh, he sent you one too.
Right. I forgot I don't have notifications.
Oh, it was way funnier to think he only sent me and Marcel friend requests. That was honestly really fucking funny.
Oh yeah, because you guys like he sent me a friend with you. Like, he didn't send me one. What the fuck?
It makes you wonder if you have in game if you had in game chat on and they can hear you but you can't hear them.
Just hear me fucking talking bad shit.
I wish I had that sometimes.
And I don't. Have we heard? We've all heard me talk.
No. I mean, for me, I wish I had chat on, but they can't hear me. They can hear me. I just can't hear them. Because then I could at least give some direction.
Oh, did I tell you I found that iced tea lemonade ghost?
Iced tea lemonade ghost. For some reason, it sounds familiar, but I think you were telling me you were looking for it.
I was. I found Peyton. I found it at Jackson's last night.
At Jackson's?
Yeah, by my house.
Action Jackson?
I figure I'll have to get some or get one for Kim because I know she likes to try them. Oh, if you want, there's a.
You,
I mean, it's just a charm, but there's a charm on this on Twitch.
wait, did you say Prime or Ghost?
Ghost.
Okay,
It's a blue can.
interesting.
It's basically an Arnold Palmer that's caffeinated, or that's not caffeinated. What's the term I'm looking for?
Energized.
Yeah, but I'm thinking
It's
of the term. It has
it's Pack-a-punched.
God, why can I not think of the fucking name? It's there, but I can't. Carbonated.
Carbonated. Is an Arnold Palmer not normally? No, it's not.
No, it's just tea. And
Yeah, never mind. Yeah.
now I want to try the John Daly Arnold Palmer.
That's with whiskey, right?
I think so. It comes in a can.
No way, they actually have one?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Huh. That actually sounds really good.
It's like his own company or some shit like that.
I honestly don't really like an Arnold Palmer. I don't like tea, like regular tea. Iced tea, absolutely garbage. Iced tea is garbage to me. People that try to tell me iced tea is good, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It tastes like fucking herbs. I'm not trying
It's
to
called the
drink.
Good Boy Vodka, the John Daly Cocktail Iced Tea and Lemonade 8-pack.
Huh. But I do like lemonade. And if it has alcohol and it's lemonade, then I might like it.
I've been a fan of fucking Arnold Palmer for a long time. And then after jail, I got this weird craving for fucking peach tea.
See,
I've still yet to figure that one out.
I feel like peach tea is good. Like flavor or fruit flavored tea, totally fine. But just like regular iced tea, like the fact that that's a drink is disturbing to me. I can't believe so many people will just drink iced tea. Blows my mind. Why do people like
God.
drinking dirt? It's like people who like to eat mushrooms. Like, why are you eating dirt? Why are you eating something that has no flavor value at all?
I forgot what's wrong with mushrooms.
It has zero flavor value at all. They don't. You can. No one can convince me they taste good.
You're in the ring kind of mushroom then.
They may add nutritional value. I'll eat mushrooms on pizza sometimes. I don't like to, but I will.
If we want to try the John Daly cocktail, we have to go to Vancouver,
Canada,
Washington.
Oh.
Right over the border.
Oh, okay.
At Walmart.
You have a Oh, you probably don't have a passport.
Why do I? I mean, to Canada won't let a felon in anyway, so it's.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Canada doesn't like felons, but yet I could go to Mexico if I wanted to. Oh, the other thing. While Chris and I were there, we went to the candy shop. They have caramel and raspberry flavored fucking Tootsie Pops.
Wait, caramel and what raspberry?
Raspberry Tootsie Pops.
Oh.
I had to get 3 of each. I was like, excuse me? So I got 3 of those and then 3 cherry. I was like, hell yeah.
What's a drink that you like but you don't like the flavors that are in the drink outside of the drink? I'll give you my example. So, I hate coconut. I could live my whole life without drinking coconut or eating coconut or drinking coconut water, any of that shit. Like that is absolutely vile to me. But a pina colada, like the pineapple coconut drink, that shit fucking fire. I could drink those all the time, but I absolutely hate coconut.
No, that's fair. I mean, there's really not much I don't like. I really like a lot of shit.
That's fair. That's good.
You'll never convince me to like sardines, but it's...
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
I'm looking at my 401k and it's gone up. When Trump took over, it took a dip and now it's back up again. If I were to retire now, I'd make $201 a month.
$201 a month?
Yep. I
It's
wouldn't even
not.
pay off half my shit.
I was gonna say it's not time to retire yet.
I started late, so it makes sense. But once I finish paying off the bill collector, get the kids back, so I don't have to pay as much child support, I have a feeling it'll go back up again.
That's good.
Yeah, but for now, it just gets to sit low. Let's see what's in the Fortnite store.
So there's no Google Doodle on 6/6/2025, and you know, excuse me. You know why there should be a Google Doodle today?
What? Is it today National Cupcake Day?
Today, I don't know about all that shit. That's big back activities. It's the day fucking Lil Wayne releases the Carter 6.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude, that album is fucking gas. I'm not gonna sit here and fucking suck him off or nothing. It's not his best album, but it's gas.
I keep listening to Eminem's diss track for or oh god, I don't remember his name anymore.
Oh, Killshot?
Yeah,
It's a good
keeps
song.
popping up on my playlist. I'm like, all right.
I mean, it's a good song. Might as well jam to it.
Yeah, but I listen to a lot of old people music, and people are like, "You're old." It's like, suck my dick.
I think I slept all night listening to Wu-Tang Clan.
Nothing wrong with that. Fuck.
Yeah, because I woke up to it and I was like, oh, this is fire.
No shit. Can't go wrong with Wu-Tang Clan.
No, not at all.
Oh, that's all right. So I got on Facebook earlier for something. I don't know why, but somehow I got on my ex-wife's profile. She took me off as a friend on Facebook.
Savage.
I'm like, damn, is this about the whole fucking custody shit? You took me off as a friend? Or is this about because your boyfriend wanted to be a little bitch last night and talk shit?
It's always
Literally.
talking shit.
Sissy points the camera and he looks at me. He's like, what? And I was like, bitch, you just had surgery. It's not going to be hard to kick the shit out of you. And I'm not one for violence, but don't look at me like that. Fucking fat ass.
I'm not one for violence, but ask me twice, baby.
I was talking to one of my buddies, and he's like, fuck, we just roll up with a camera. We'll just sit there on the fucking sidewalk filming them fat ass. I was like, we could. Like, what up, motherfucker? I finished all the passes. Oh, shit, I did not. I have to finish my Lego pass. Damn it.
You gotta finish the Lego
I need
pass.
Yeah, I got 5 more to unlock the first order AT-AT.
Ooh. In
Because
Fortnite?
I buy the... Yeah.
How the fuck do you get an AT-AT in Fortnite?
It's on the Lego mode, so you'll build a Lego AT-AT. It's fun. I tried to get you guys to play Fortnite with me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I didn't think any of you guys would play Fortnite with me.
Marcel will. I
you
know
don't wanna
Marcel
play
will.
Fortnite.
I don't. It just. I don't know. I'll give it another try for you, but it just didn't feel right.
I mean, we don't have to play build mode. That's the fun part.
That's true. I absolutely will not play build mode. That one will not happen.
Yeah, I hate build mode, so you're good on that one.
Like, if I was 10 years younger and a little more cracked, maybe, but that shit is intense. Those kids are going fucking hard. They'll build a whole structure just to delete it and build another one. I'm like, what are you out here doing? We're supposed to be fighting, not building a fucking castle. This isn't Minecraft, bro.
My kids were like, they asked their mom, did you play Fortnite? Yeah, I played with your dad. And I was like, yeah, I used to put her in my backpack and carry her. Bitch with my kazooie.
Oh, and you were Banjo. That's so
like,
sweet.
There was a game she, we had made it to the last, like, 6 of us. And all of a sudden, she got sniped from behind me.
Yeah.
And so she dies, and I fucking whipped around, sniped that guy, I went around and sniped the last fucking 3 people. I'm like, okay, I guess there's that. He's like, something's wrong with you. I was like, I'm just a lot better, okay?
I'm just I'm just better. Stop judging me for my skills and my talents. No matter how menial or useless they may be, accept me.
Well, it's like I have a thing where she used to stop playing games with me just because of how intense I can get. It's like I kept telling her, like, you gotta understand, I was born in a generation of playing games. So when you try and get me competitive, you get a whole different version of me. That's why I kind of feel like a dick to you and Marcel by accident. It's like, well, this is why I don't
I
get
mean,
competitive. Not so much you, it's more Marcel.
I feel
And
like it. What?
I do want to apologize to him, but then I don't because it's like, well, yeah. At this point, you should know that it's coming.
Yeah, I don't really think it's like an apology thing. I think he just needs to decide how much he actually wants to put the work in. Because like he's not bad at the game, and if he put the work in
Oh
that
yeah,
we wanted him to put in, we wouldn't get mad at him. Like those moments
yeah,
wouldn't happen from either of it. Like I do it too. Like every once in a while, I'll just blow up on him, and then for like 3 days we play in silence basically, because I know that I'm gonna just get agitated, and then
that's
and
why I try to
then
stay
and then
calm
we
with the
get
pair
back.
of you because it's like you and I are about the same level. It's Marcel
Yeah, and it's not even that it's that he's bad. It's that he is willfully.
doing shit he
It,
knows are gonna. Yeah,
yeah, like
I
that,
get
and
you.
I feel like that warrants being frustrated. Like knowing better and still doing it, like we earned the frustration.
Yeah, but I've always told him it's like, hey, you play the way you play, and we'll be fine. It's when he starts to go off tangent and do that weird shit. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he like gets an idea in his head, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna try some weird thing, and I'm not gonna tell anyone about it.
Yeah, that's the most frustrating thing.
Oh yeah. Or the even more frustrating thing, and like, I honestly, at this point, I don't know if he's doing it on purpose to gaslight me or not. But he will straight up say he didn't do some shit that I watched him do, or I'll be like, I'll tell him something, and he'll be like, no, I'm gonna do this, and then he'll die, and then I'll die, and I'll be like, okay, so like next time, let's try the thing where we don't die, and he'll be like, what do you mean? Like we did exactly like we just died. What does it matter? And I'm like, what do you mean? What does it matter? If we try something different, we might not die.
Yeah, yeah, he's pretty good about that shit. I know what you're talking about, motherfucker. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Been friends long enough. I know what you're doing. Sometimes he can claim the ignorance. Other times it's like the fuck you can. Fucking Marcel.
Yeah. But what do we expect? We play with a guy who goes to strip clubs instead of does the podcast with us.
I kind of want to go to a strip club, but just not cheetahs.
I kind of want to go to a strip club, but I want the strip club to come to me.
Yeah, that'd be nice too.
And just set the pole up right here in my living room. Don't don't worry about nothing.
I've got hoes.
That
I've got hoes.
sounds very much like I want to start the next series at Diddy parties, and that's not what I'm looking for. I just don't I just don't want to go to another place with other people that I don't know. I don't need to see other gross guys watching the same women.
Excuse me, sir. I wasn't gross.
I want to be a gross guy in the comfort of my own home, looking at these women.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair.
I guess.
How's it going with that one girl?
Pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good.
Are you gonna go steady, or is she just gonna be one of those girls you call once in a while?
You're asking a real tight question, Hill. I have made it very clear that I'm not ready for a relationship.
Well, sir, back to none of us are getting younger.
Yeah, you're right. None of us are getting younger.
I'm fucking 35.
And this is gonna make me sound completely disgusting. I know that, but I've reached the point in my life where I want to collect all the Pokemon.
God damn, how many STDs are you after?
No, not that kind of Pokemon. I want to collect all the flavors of the rainbow.
Gotta catch 'em all. STDs.
I gotta catch 'em all. Sexually transmitted infections.
God, that'd be hilarious.
Oh, God.
Which one did we get this week?
Guess that STI. It's gonorrhea. No, it's chlamydia. Fuck!
Oh, fuck that guy. He's probably pissed. I just got in the Star Destroyer.
Oh.
This is gonna be funny. I met a guy that once was like trying to tell me gonorrhea wasn't the worst. I was like, sure, man. Whatever you say.
I mean, realistically, herpes is the worst, right?
Yes, yeah, that's true.
I know nothing about gonorrhea. I just know herpes is the one you can't get rid of.
I got gonorrhea once from ex-wife.
That's awesome. Tell us all about it. Inform us.
Well, she tried to blame it on me, and I was like, what? I was like, I haven't been with anybody except for you, asshole. And she sat there fucking trying to blame me, and I was like, how the fuck's that work out?
I'm
no fucking doctor, but
I know
at that point I wouldn't leave my house.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I feel like this is an unhealthy thing I do to myself, but anytime I think about if I get an STI or an STD or whatever, I always just try to remind myself there are people, like, people don't just have them, like, it happens from having sex, and then, like, people create it between the two of them. So, like, I tell myself that if I do end up getting one, I'm not going to blame them for cheating on me. I'm just going to say, hey, like, I guess our bodies did not like the combination of each other, so let's just not continue. I'm not going to say it's a cheating thing, even though, like, I feel like 87% of STDs come from cheating. I'm just gonna blame it on human biology and call it good. Because if I try to think of it like a cheating thing, I'm gonna turn into a very, very petty man, and I'm gonna do some things that I cannot take back. And I just know myself too well.
That's fair. No, I get that. That's fair.
I'm one of those people where I don't care if you want to sleep with other people as long as it's, like, safe and we communicate about it. But I also don't want you to hide shit from me. So I better either never find out or I better know in the first place.
When I did that open relationship, my first thought of that whole open relationship was like, hey, it's not committed to one each other. It was as soon as she started getting, like, all pissy about shit, it was like, well, what the fuck? You know, we're supposed to be allowed to see other people.
Yeah. The The thing I think about with open relationships is you're committing to communication, not necessarily committing to only the one person.
Yeah.
And I respect that very highly because I would rather commit to communication and just let things go the way they're going to go than be like, yeah, we're exclusive, and then 3 months down the line, she's cheating on me.
Well, it was just funny because, open relationship, supposed to see, be able to see other people. And she let the other guy get all jealous about me, and I was like, well, what the fuck? How the fuck am I a threat to this guy? Because I have a job that actually pays well. I'm not a douchebag. It was kind of funny. She applied for Northeast the other day.
Your ex?
Yeah.
Oh, Marcel will have a really good time stalking her then.
Not my ex-wife, my ex-girlfriend.
Mm.
Yeah, she applied. Chris texted me. He's like, "Hey, what's your ex's name?" I was like, "Courtney." He's like, yes, that's the one.
I forgot about her.
He's like, she just applied.
That's fucking hilarious.
How's the strip club, Marcel?
Welcome, Marcel, to the podcast. How's it going, Marcel? How's your night?
Supporting women since 10 years.
Supporting women for
Why
10
you don't
years?
Why you don't go to like Presley's?
Supporting single moms for 10 years.
Where's that at?
South Salem.
Is that where Nikki works?
No, we just had this discussion. She works at pretty sure she's working at a care facility.
Yeah, she's caring for something. Glop, glop, glop.
Jesus,
Yeah.
fucking Marcel Jr. No, she got this fucking. She has scrubs on in a picture. She's like, my new job's awesome. My boss buys me dinner. I was like, well, your old boss would buy you dinner. That's for sure.
Oh, your boss buys you dinner. Oh,
Because shit gets messy.
Yeah.
She needs to scrubs on.
Let me know when your boss buys you a Santa sack of birthday gifts. Fucking perv.
I mean, my new boss buys fucking everybody meals.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
What
think
about a
that's-
Santa sack?
Of course, then his daughter invited me to a quinceañera.
His daughter.
Yeah, fucking Esparza's daughter was like, "You're coming to my quinceañera, right?" I was like,
She's turning
what?
16 and she's asking you to be there.
15.
15.
The reason is because she knows she can get a lot more gifts if she invites all of us from work.
Interesting.
He was like, "Yeah, she's trying to hustle the system." I was like, "I see this."
She's like, my dad knows these guys. And if you want to get a good fucking image, give her a gift.
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah, I was talking to Spars about it. He's like, "Yeah, she knows she can get more gifts." I was like, "I mean, I ain't the player. Goddamn."
What a smart girl.
Basically, it was like, "Good for you."
Yeah, good shit.
I mean, white people don't celebrate shit like that. So
I mean, they tried with the Sweet 16.
well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's fair.
That's so.
But then they always want the fucking, I want the Mercedes. I want the fuck. It's always rich people shit, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's such like a upper class.
Culture
that-
stealing.
Yeah, that is such a like a white culture thing. Is the Sweet 16. So the what is it? Mexicans have the quinceañera. Jews have the
Bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah.
yeah, bar mitzvah and bat mitzvahs. What is it for black people?
Chicken.
Jail.
I shouldn't have asked. I shouldn't have fucking asked. As soon as it left my mouth, I was like, these are not the right people to ask this question to.
I can't breathe.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
We could go on for days.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. How do you spell
That man has
quinceanera?
Quincerra, I believe.
And I guess they play
I think I
cops and
spelled.
robbers.
I think I missed some letters actually. Now I'm saying it out loud.
There is no
Oh,
standard black version of a quinceanera.
Cops and robbers.
oh. Maybe it's the house not getting warm or cold.
You're, oh god,
Tag you're it with a
your
bullet.
your first Grand Theft Auto.
Hmm.
All right, I'm done. Uh,
Jake's canceled. Because he's
yeah,
not colored.
I want to be so bad. I swear
Black?
I was supposed to be. I swear I was supposed to be born with some melanin.
No.
This white shit just doesn't fit me. I don't like it.
What?
My dad.
I'm about to be fucking.
He wants to be tan.
Like,
I thought it was on when I left. Bad.
I want to be like pulled right out of Senegal black.
That's crazy.
Is that crazy? Is that not something
Yeah.
people should say?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
it's
the
a little different.
opposite of Michael Jackson.
I just like. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting things.
I'm gonna just fucking hide up here. Fuck this shit.
Just change your name to Toby.
No longer Jake. It's now fucking Jaquan.
Yeah, I was gonna say my name's Jaquan.
Oh. No, I think the pink ones are called Kirby, but that one's the pinky.
Or it's no, never mind. That'd be German. I was gonna say it's Jacob.
Kirby.
It's Jacob.
Slavinking Laju. Oh, there is a guy below me. I am not moving out of this tree.
Well, Marcel came in at the perfect time for us to do "Am I the Assholes?"
When does podcast start at 9?
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
before
about
9.
9.
Jake told me he's like 8. I'm like, I'm not gonna be home.
Yeah, he said, yeah, 8. If you hear back from Marcel, like he's at the strip club.
And I just texted him back. I said he's gonna see Brenda there.
That's
No,
no, what's that one
definitely
from?
not.
You never
Sure,
know.
sure.
What's the one from Jackass? Sucking on
Do
my
you,
titties.
do you have to coordinate what strip club you go to
Peaches
to
and
not
Peaches.
go to the one that your sister's working that day?
She don't work at those.
Uh huh.
She's at
She
Portland
get
Road.
too. I told you she get too drunk.
Uh huh.
They'd have a problem with Brenda immediately.
uh.
At
Oh,
this
you missed
point,
it. We were
she
talking about
makes
going to
her work
Vancouver
at
to pick up
those.
the John Daly drink.
Oh yeah, you're gonna come to Vancouver with us?
What's fucking John Jaley?
He's a golfer.
John Jaley is a golfer. Yeah.
There's a drink for him?
Yeah.
It's a vodka, but this one's a vodka Arnold Palmer essentially.
Is it exclusive to Washington?
This is the only place I was able to find it.
Oh,
Like we could make it.
no.
No.
You're gonna end up blind.
You say I'm gonna end up blind?
Mm-hmm.
How? The fuck?
Mm-hmm. Put in the wrong ingredient.
It's not like he's masturbating.
Put in
Jesus
the
Christ.
wrong ingredient. What? Do you
Hey,
understand
you know,
how
Jake.
mixing drinks works? I'm not gonna put fucking death cap fucking mushrooms in there.
And Violet himself.
Have you ever had a good homemade mixed drink?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that makes sense. As to
I
why
mean,
you're
everything's good. Everything's good just with cranberry.
You're not wrong. Cranberry does make pretty much any drink good. Cranberry or Cranberry or raspberry pretty much always makes a drink so much better.
I like blue raspberry.
I also like blue raspberry, but I feel like that's like
Girlish.
no, I feel like it's just common. Like people expect a blue raspberry to be good.
I mean, that's the point. It's always good.
Yeah.
Or tequila sunrise. With
Ooh.
I
my
haven't
friend.
good one of those in a long time.
If you like mint, a mojito is fire. I love a
Oh,
mojito.
those aren't bad. Those aren't bad.
Moscow Mule. Oh, bartender, give me another.
They're already gonna cut you off. You can't have another, you pervert.
What the fuck?
No drink for you.
Get that to my story.
What did I do? Order the drink and then stare at the bartender over the bar?
Yeah, because you're looking at her toes.
Like I leaned over the bar just to check out her toes. Like, what kind of sick freak do you think I am?
That kind.
The kind that doesn't tip, you sick freak.
Look,
I don't know.
look. If she gives me the toes, I'll give her the tip. Am I the asshole for not changing when my mom didn't like the outfit I wore for dinner? No.
No.
You're your own person.
Unless she's half naked.
I mean,
Why would you bring that for dinner?
why would you bring that?
It's a family dinner.
What the fuck is in my eye, bro? I swear something gets in my eye like every episode.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't last episode you have something in your eye?
Am I the asshole for wanting to cut off my best friend after she started talking to one of the people who severely bullied me as a kid?
No.
Get over it.
Yeah. I literally had a guy put a fucking hit out on me in middle school to get my ass beat. I'm not
I
kidding.
thought you were the one getting bullied.
I did get bullied. That's what I'm saying. I had a kid put a hit out on me to get my ass beat because I made a joke about some kids. And the kid who told the other kids to beat me up ended up being really close friends with one of my best friends. And I told him how I felt about it. I was like, the guy's a fucking dickhead, but you can be friends with whoever you want to be. Just don't expect me and that guy to ever be in the same room together.
No, that's fair.
I deserved to get my ass beat. I'm not gonna lie. I grew up and I learned my lesson. I deserved it, but still. Am I the asshole for being angry and heartbroken?
No.
Part of life.
Damn, this girl had a miscarriage.
Part of life. Shouldn't have used a fucking coat hanger.
Sometimes it doesn't fit.
Am I the asshole?
It's not one size fits all.
Oh, this is a great one for you guys. Am I the asshole for yelling at my dad over getting Pokemon cards? Here's some background. I grew up in a semi-toxic family. My dad, being the sole breadwinner of a family of 4, was always working late, and because of this, by the time he got home, he was always busy. Not always busy. He was always in a bad mood, and it wasn't the most constructive household. With the children being in constant fear of my father, I know money was tight, but he says it's just how it was back then. But back to Pokemon. Pokemon came out when I was young, and I was super into it. I collected cards back in the day. I would wish for Pokemon cards and Pokemon stuff for my birthday. I remember memorizing the first 150 Pokemon in order. Guess what? There's 151, idiot. Knowing every evolution. It is 151, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I knew that. Knowing every evolution and learning to beat the Elite Four. I remember once when I accidentally dropped my sister while holding her. My dad got so mad he threw away my Game Boy with the game into the trash. Another time, he made me throw away my Pokemon cards into the trash bin over something I did. I eventually got both of those back as Christmas presents one year. That's interesting. Pokemon got me through a lot. It was there for me when my mom and dad were constantly fighting. I would play Pokemon and just tune out their screams and shouts and arguments. Pokemon helped me cope and get through when my mom had cancer. Damn, this is deep as fuck. My dad is now retired and is doing better financially and has a lot more time. He has never shown interest in Pokemon. The reason for this sudden interest is because of my brother-in-law. My brother-in-law makes good money, and my dad tends to really favor my brother-in-law. I don't generally care because I am doing okay financially, but I still do love Pokemon. Suddenly, my brother-in-law becomes interested in Pokemon cards because of the craze in cards. Suddenly, my dad is also interested because my brother-in-law is interested. I get it. My brother-in-law didn't have the best childhood and his father wasn't really present, but my dad is the same dad who threw my cards away, never took an interest and would say Pokemon is a waste of time. He is now aware of all the new sets being released, Prismatic Evolution, Celebrations, etc. Buying cards when he was traveling to Asia, and while he does give me some Pokemon stuff, he gets the majority of it for my brother-in-law. Here is where the argument started. Oh my god, 3 paragraphs later. This is where the argument started. Right now. I hope you're listening. Fucking Christ. I came home and there was a release of a new set. I was aware, but my father already knew the name of the set and how much a box costs. I saw that my dad picked up 2 boxes of 6-packs. I asked him, and he said those were $50 a box, and that he got them for my brother-in-law. Fine. Whatever. Then he asked me to go to GameStop and pick up 2 boxes more from my brother-in-law. He handed me his credit card to go buy these boxes because he can't pick up anymore and wants me to pick it up for him. I am not sure why, but something triggered me. I lost it and started arguing, shouting at my father. The kicker, brother-in-law wants to resell them. Am I the asshole for yelling at my dad?
Nope, fuck your dad. Piece of shit.
Okay.
I also agree. Fuck your dad, piece of shit.
I guess, piece of shit.
Your actual fucking kid has wanted you to show interest in something for his whole fucking life. And you don't give a fuck until some other kid comes along that's not even your fucking kid. Fuck you.
Nah, it's fucking.
And I'm not saying you can't be interested in things your son-in-law is interested in. I applaud that. Good for having a connection with your son-in-law. It's not even in your kid, and you have a connection with him. Congratulations. But to do all that shit to your actual kid and then turn around and do the exact opposite with a different kid. Oh, I know how it feels. I literally know how it feels. So I would not be happy either.
Yeah, that just
bonding with their kid more.
Yeah, that dad just sounds like a piece of shit.
Yeah. Am I the asshole for not leaving the living room just because my sister said so? You better listen to your sister. She'll punish you.
Oh no.
Stepsister, no.
Stuck in the washer.
Oh no, stepsister, you're stuck in the washer. Be a shame if I shot you in the back of the head. Bitch.
Bitch.
Yeah, no, that dad's a piece of shit.
Absolute cocksucker, am I right?
If my dad said he didn't want me, it was like, all right, well, this guys.
My joke is I just wanted my dad to raise me, but I ended up hearing that he raised someone else's kids. Or helped raise someone else's kids, I guess.
No, my dad didn't, that's for sure.
Can't raise nothing.
Would
I was just given a fucking gift sub on Eli X. What the fuck?
Oh, nice.
I was sitting here and I opened my email and it said gift sub. I was like, excuse me? I don't really watch him except to unlock shit.
I got one of those once for Lucid, and I had no idea how to use it. Am I the asshole for refusing to babysit my cousin?
No.
It's not
Oh,
your responsibility.
Recover the stash of anti-pirate munitions. Find the stash. Dig up the munitions.
I'm confused.
What?
Oh, I get it now. Never mind, I'm an idiot. This 23-year-old female refuses to babysit their cousin because they are an 18-year-old. With no health issues, no disabilities, nothing that makes him incapable of staying home alone. I would refuse too. That's a fucking adult. That motherfucker should be at work right now. Why am I babysitting him? He should be getting money.
Yeah, motherfucker, old enough to have a job at that point.
Literally old enough to have a job, a car, pay rent, fuck bitches, get money. Like, the fuck is he doing at home getting babysit at 18 years old? No mental health issues? The kid's not fucking tweaking mentally? Like, get a job.
Well, as a kid at your age, I had a full goddamn time job, bitch.
McDonald's?
I don't think I had a full-time job at 18, but something like
I
that.
did. It wasn't McDonald's. I was doing inventory.
For McDonald's?
Hmm?
For McDonald's?
No, I didn't work at McDonald's. I've never worked at McDonald's.
Was it a warehouse?
No, it was like doing inventory at different kind of places.
Fitzpatrick.
Like McDonald's?
No, like Nike and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Just stole some shoes.
So they'd invite us to like the employee store and shit like that. It was kind of cool.
Hmm.
I want to go to the Nike employee store so bad.
I've been there before. It's okay.
I want to get more fucking J's.
I mean, with fucking RJS, we get invited to all sorts of different companies.
Right now, you can only get Adidas.
Nope. You ain't catching me dead, no Adidas.
What's wrong with Adidas?
I mean, nothing's wrong with them. They're a great shoe. You should buy them. I'm just saying you will not catch me dead in them.
What if it's optic Adidas?
Son of a bitch. If they did optic goddamn Adidas, you might catch me dead in Adidas. I swear to God, if they did optic Adidas before they did optic Jordans, I'd be pissed.
That'd be kind of funny.
100 Thieves did a thing with Adidas.
Did they?
Yeah. I think they had two different shoe drops. 100 Thieves and Adidas. Oh, they did jackets too. Yeah.
I kind of remember that one.
They only made like a certain amount of shoes and they just got like instantly sold out. I'm not surprised. It's a fucking
Scalpers?
It's an esports organization. They're going to be limited, so you know that they're going to people are going to fucking buy them just to resell them at like an insane profit. I honestly, let's look it up on eBay right now. How much they are? I bet they're.
Still better than what just happened with the Sydney Sweeney soap.
What happened with that?
Sold out instantly, and all the scalpers put it up on fucking eBay for $100 to $1,000.
That's why you gotta hope you win the sweepstakes.
That's the only way I'm getting one. Peyton was up before me, tried to get on, and it was sold out.
Or did you send him the link?
No, he took up
He was
one of my
already on
bars of soap, and I was like, the only way at this point, the only way to replace it is to.
Huh.
Sydney Sweeney.
These actually might not be over market value. I don't remember how much they sold for, but they're not. I don't see a single pair that's over like $200. I expected them to be on eBay for like $1,000 by now.
Yeah.
But I guess Adidas don't really go like Jordans do.
That Jordans are fucking.
Jordans are crazy, dude. There's like $10,000-$30,000 pairs of Jordans. Probably even more if you're like collecting specific ones. Am I the asshole for refusing my husband's surprise? What's his surprise?
Yeah, oh shit. I'm kind of curious about that one.
I had been researching if the new Donkey Kong game coming out will be compatible with our Nintendo Switch. The Switch hasn't gotten a lot of use in the last year, but I loved the Mario Odyssey game, and I heard the Donkey Kong game would be similar. Unsurprisingly, it won't be compatible. It was created for the new Switch 2 and can only be played on the Switch 2. As I said, our current Switch hasn't gotten a lot of use, so I don't feel it's justifiable that we pay $500 for a new console. I won't get to play the game, and that's okay. Unbeknownst to me, my husband took it upon himself to be extremely thoughtful and purchased the Switch for me as a surprise, knowing I was interested in the game and couldn't play it on our current setup. The problem is, we're in debt. We're in debt, and we want to buy a home. We have been saving, but are still off the mark, and both feel getting settled into a home is necessary before we move to the next chapter and try to start a family. Something that is very important to both of us. I mean, obviously that Switch 2 was more important to him than a baby. My initial reaction to the game console was, can it be returned? Which was extremely frustrating to my husband, who insists he bought it just for me as a surprise, and found my reaction shocking and ungrateful. It kind of is. I suspect he was looking forward to playing on it as well, contributing to his frustration, but he hasn't yet said so. He said it could be his gift to me for all the big things this year, our anniversary, my birthday, Christmas, etc. But I never asked for this. In fact, there are many items I would rather buy than a Switch 2, but haven't voiced it because we simply can't afford extras. Part of my issue is he is the reason we're in debt. And while he admits responsibility, 2 days before our wedding, he confessed he had over $20,000 in credit card debt. A total shock and surprise to me. He dropped that 2 days before your wedding? You had 2 days notice to get out of that shit and you didn't? He doesn't seem to live in a way that is conscious about money. This is not the first time or even the second time he has bought something expensive and framed it as a gift, and he frequently doesn't discuss purchases with me, even though he promises he will. He's always sorry and says it'll never happen again. It always happens again. He says he's going to get a side job or start DoorDashing to pay our account back. I've insisted that instead he, at a minimum, returns the console and This last sentence is weird. Incested. Whoa, pause.
Jesus.
I've insisted that instead he at a minimum returns the console and at best gets that side job and helps us gets ahead of the debt. The conversation didn't go well and now we're not talking. I need to know, am I the asshole?
No, but her husband is. Jesus Christ. You're in debt. Did you go and buy that? Are you shitting me? Did you just waste cannons? You fucking dipshit.
This is interesting.
God, some people.
Not the
like,
asshole. I'd try to say something along the lines of, I appreciate the gesture, but I'm really working to save for a new house and pay off debt. Let's return this and possibly purchase one at a better time. And then the comment below that says, honestly, with $20,000 in debt, the Switch purchase is evidence that he hasn't changed. This is not the time to tiptoe around his feelings. This is the time to work out if you can live with someone who is this irresponsible with money. If he wants to play it too, OP's birthday was only an excuse for him to buy it anyway. I'd sit down and give him an ultimatum. The Switch goes back and he gets a second job, and by the end of the month starts paying that debt down. But I'm not a fan of stringing things out. Not the asshole at all. All purchases of over $500 should be discussed, especially when you have major credit card debt. P.S. Did the new Switch go on the card too? Question mark. I mean, probably.
I was gonna say more than likely.
Yeah. This motherfucker's affirming everything left and right. He's just like me.
I can't say much. That's what I've done.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
It's
like,
got me through the tough times.
But the difference is, I have the money. I can afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, $20,000 in debt is fucking crazy work.
I mean, I wasn't 20K, but
10K.
I'm stressing the fuck out about my debt, and I'm only like, well, I shouldn't even say only. I'm less than half of that.
Fuck.
Less than half. Less than half of 10K is what I mean, and he's at 20.
The man doesn't know how to spend money. What she thinks is important, he doesn't find important. He never will. And it's going to take a fucking something to drop him out of it. And clearly, I haven't cussed. Why is he saying man?
I was replying to Wyatt because he said Lazarus.
Oh, I thought Wyatt said man. I was like,
no. Wyatt said boy, and I said man.
Boy.
Am I the asshole for calling out my cousins for not reaching out after my brother died?
that's a tough one.
Yeah. We don't know how close you were with your cousins.
They do. I mean, yeah.
Well, see, the other thing is, what the fuck can you say sometimes?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Sometimes it's better to say.
Like, I think this is a case of this person just needed someone to say something and people weren't saying anything, so it hurt them more. Not more than losing their brother, but it just continued the pain. So they don't know how to express that pain.
And I get that, but at the end of the day, it's like you're using your family as a support crutch. They could be going through the same shit you're going through, and they probably don't know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah, cousins, brothers, family, like, it doesn't really matter at that point. They probably are also suffering and don't know what to do or say.
I mean, when my grandfather died, I didn't expect everybody in the family to call me and be like, "Oh, hey, sorry about your grandfather." I mean, I'm an adult, I kind of deal with it.
Kind of deal with it. What? Oh, you
Because
kind of.
if you have to rely on people to get through your shit,
Yeah,
you're never going to be able to do it yourself when you're by yourself.
exactly. You got to learn to deal with the certain losses on your own. You can't
Yep.
expect people to be there when you lose. That's the one time you should expect people not to be there is when you're losing.
Yep.
This is a good one for Marcel. Am I the asshole for complaining about my brother clogging the toilet?
No.
They should have plunged that shit.
It's my nephew who clogs the toilet. That piece of shit.
Marcel goes in there. You're a piece of shit. Like, start paying rent.
That shit looks like a fucking grown ass adult.
Oh, God.
It's fucking staring at me.
It's staring at you. Oh, my Lord. He's traumatized.
This.
All right, Marcel, why don't you give us an ad read for the music?
An ad read.
Yeah, tell us about the music. Tell us about level99music at youtube.com. Tell us all about it.
Subscribe to Level 99. Got beats dropping every Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes occasional.
What beats dropped this week?
I don't fucking know.
Aliens Attack?
Okay.
Crumbling
Because
Tombstone?
Marcel's confused as shit.
I don't even fucking see it.
And then there was a third one, but you guys will have to go check it out and tell me in the comments because I forgot.
Subscribe.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, Jesus.
Subscribe to Level 99 Music. But yeah, we're gonna call that the end of the podcast. An hour and 13 minutes in.
Wait. Hold on.
What?
You're ending it prematurely there, sir.
I'm ending it prematurely.
What do we usually do with these episodes?
Oh, Hill, you're right. I did end it prematurely. We're missing Song of the Week.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
You don't even have one ready?
I couldn't remember the name. It's "Take a Ride."
Okay. Take a ride. Oh, take a...
"Take a Ride" by Don Felder.
By Don Felder. Heavy metal, take a ride?
Yep.
Alright. Add to playlist, song of the week. Marcel, what's your song of the week?
Timeless. With the
Timeless?
Weekend Playboy Cardi.
Timeless.
No, he said New York. In New York.
P. Diddy.
Yeah, I remember.
And then,
No,
no.
was that P. Diddy?
I hope not.
Hold on. Might be 3.
It's Beyonce and Jay-Z, right?
No, is it? I thought it was, what the fuck's her name?
Rihanna?
Alicia Keys.
It might have been, yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, my song of the week is Sharks by Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, and Big Sean. Part of the Carter 6. Dropped today. You like that?
Yeah.
You like that? That little Lil
Oh, yeah,
Wayne
yeah.
album drop? That little album drop by Lil Wayne? The Carter 6? His whole career has been leading up to this moment.
The fuck's the name of that song? It's gonna piss me off. Is it Alicia Keys?
The New York song?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
I don't know. Oh yeah, Jay-Z featuring Alicia Keys, Empire State of Mind. Is that the right one?
Oh,
Yeah.
that might be it, yeah. Oh, but it was Jay-Z. Okay.
Yeah.
I was
He's
like,
in
I'm
the
pretty
P.
sure it's
Diddy
Jay-Z.
files.
He is in the P. Diddy files. It's worrisome. It's worrisome.
I told you.
We're scared for the future of hip-hop. Thank you guys so much for listening to the 85th episode of the 84th episode of the Addicted Podcast. I think I introduced this as the 85th. I'm never going to get the answer or the number right. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you'll like, comment,
You wanna tell Marcel the secret you told me?
No.
He's gay.
Nope.
Like 10 episodes ago, Marcel, we did an episode that the audio didn't record. So that's why the numbers have been off. You and Hill have probably been more accurately correct with your number guesses, but I've been telling you you've been wrong for like 10 episodes.
Son of Beach.
What's the number for white people ice?
I'm gonna get my ass sent back to Sweden or some shit.
It's called 911.
Volkswagen.
Nah.
Just a white guy in the back of some grandma's house.
Oh,
saying
God.
he's gonna blow up the shit.
Oh God.
He said
All
he's
right.
part of
All right.
Al Qaeda.
All right, let's go play some Halo.